Hi everyone, today we're going to do a HIIT workout that's a little bit more advanced. So if you have joined us for the intermediate HIIT workout, this is going to be one step above that one. So do the best that you can, give it all you got, but also give yourself grace. So we're going to get started with some marches just to get our body warmed up for some activity today. Now, if you did our intermediate workout, we did each exercise for 20 seconds on, and then we took a 20-second break. This one's going to be a little bit longer of a window. We're going to do a 30-second on and a 30-second break. So we're giving ourselves more time to rest, but we're also giving ourselves more time to work. So, all right, let's do a grapevine. With the grapevine again, you go apart, behind, apart, together. I like to do grapevines because I think it's just a very simple move to help increase your coordination, improve your balance, and get your body warmed up. You can even do a little heel lift at the end. Add a little oomph to it. Boop. Okay, let's do some stretching exercises. So first thing we're gonna do is sit into our right leg, and we're gonna straighten our left leg while we do that. So we're sitting in, we're supporting ourselves right on top of our knee here. If you have the flexibility and you want to pull down and just gently pull your toe towards you, you absolutely can do that. You'll feel that stretch right here in your left leg. Good, let's switch to the right. Again, we're just supporting ourselves here on our left leg. If we want to pull our right toe towards us, we can. All right, now let's bring our right leg back behind and stretch out our quads. When you do this, you want to make sure that your knees are close together. The tendency for people to, whenever they do this stretch, is to let their leg go out to the side like that, but that'll, number one, make you fall. Number two, can mess up your knees. Number three, it doesn't really isolate the quads, and that's what we're trying to stretch right here. So all you need to do is just try to keep your knees close together. This knee should be pointed down towards the ground. And if you're struggling with balance, you can just hold on to something. Whew. Okay. First set of exercises. We're gonna do 3 different exercises, each one for 30 seconds. 30 seconds on, 30 seconds off. Then we're gonna go through that entire first set again. So each exercise we're gonna do 2 total times. Now remember, I'm gonna show you the high intensity version, but I'll also give you a modification for a lower intensity version, and that's absolutely fine if you wanna do that, or even if you wanna do the first one low intensity and the second one high, or vice versa. So the first one we're gonna do is high knees. This is the low intensity version here, and then the high intensity version is that. And we're gonna get started here in 3, 2, 1. All right, let's go. We're starting off with a bang. So with this one, you want to try to get your knees up to your chest and stay light on your toes. You're doing great. We're halfway there. Keep going. 10 more seconds. 5, 3, and stop. Great job. All right, the next thing we're gonna do is a lunge with a twist. And so I'm gonna step back behind me with one leg, and I'm gonna lunge, but I'm also gonna open up towards that leg that's behind me. And then I'm gonna come back together. Behind, lunge, and then twist. Just like that. So we're gonna do both sides, alternating. Let's go here in 3, 2, 1. Step back, twist, together. Back, twist, together. Back, twist, together. Back, twist. Doing good. Twist. Let's do one more. Twist. All right. The last exercise in this set is a curtsy lunge. So to do a curtsy lunge, I'm gonna face forward, but I'm gonna step behind. I'm gonna take my left foot and step behind my right and bend that way, just like I would if I was meeting like the Queen of England. This might be the movement that I would do. So that's all that it is. Try not to bend your knees over your toes when you're doing this exercise. And let's get started in 3, 2, 1. We're just bending behind, together. Behind. Good. Try to keep your chest up. Don't bend your knee over your toes. You're doing great. Awesome. Let's do 10 more seconds. So you can do anything for 30 seconds. Doing great, last one. All right, very good. So those were the 3 exercises for set 1. We're gonna go through all of those again. Again, we're gonna do 30 seconds each one. 30 seconds on, 30 seconds off. Okay, so let's get started in 3, 2, 1. We're starting with high knees. So bring your knees up, just like this. You're doing great. We are halfway there. 10 more seconds. Let's go 5, 3, 2, 1. Good job. All right, 30-second break. And then we're gonna go right into our lunges with the twist. Okay, so remember with this exercise, we're gonna lunge back, twist, and then together. That's all that movement is. Let's get started in 3, 2, 1. So we're lunging back, twist, together. Back, twist, together. Very good. Twist. Doing good. If you have the balance and you want to look behind you while you do this, that'll bring it up a notch. Let's do one more. Or you can continue to just look straight at me. That's totally fine. All right, the last one in this group are the curtsy lunges. So again, we'll step behind us. And we're not gonna bend our knee over our toes, and we're gonna keep our chest up. Let's get started in 5, 3, 2, 1. So curtsy behind and together. Very good. If this is too easy for you, feel free to add weights to this. And you can do a bicep curl while you're doing this. Some people just really like to challenge themselves. And that's one way you can very easily do that. Let's do one more. All right. Good job. You made it through set 1. We've got 2 left. This next one, what we're gonna do is glute kick. So I'm gonna turn to the side so you can see me, but we're just gonna kick our legs right behind us. We're gonna kick our own bottoms. My boys would really like that analogy. All right, so I'm gonna face this direction. We're gonna get started here in 5 more seconds. 2, 1. So we're just kicking our legs back behind us. Just like this. So this is the exact opposite of the high knees that we just did. Now we're going behind. Halfway there. Five more seconds. 3, 2, 1. Good job. All right, for this next exercise, if you want to grab weights, you can. You don't need to. The first time around, I'm going to show it to you without weights, and then the second time, I'll show it to you with weights. But what we're going to do is called a squat to surrender. So if you want to use a mat or something for padding for your knees, you're absolutely fine to do that. but we're gonna do the squat motion, come down to this position, but then instead of coming back up again, we're gonna go down onto our knees. And then we're gonna get back to squat and stand up again. So that's why it's called surrender, because you're going down onto your knees. So let's get started in 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. So we're gonna squat down, get on our knees, and then back up and up. Squat down, onto your knees, back. Now I'm gonna lead with my left foot because I just led with my right. So I wanna make sure I'm getting both sides in when I'm doing that. Down. Good. Let's do one more. Back up. Awesome. Very good. And the last exercise for this are lateral squats. So to do this one, we're gonna step out with our right leg, sit into it, come together, and then left leg, come together. So let's get started here in 5 more seconds. Don't bend your knee over your toe when you do this. 3, 2, 1. Step to the side and together. To the side. Good. Keep your chest up while you're doing this exercise. Doing good. Halfway there. I keep my hands on my hips just for stability, but if you'd rather bring your arms out to the side, whatever's going to be more comfortable for you. And that is the last exercise for set 2. So we're going to go through each one of those one more time, 30 seconds each, starting with a glute kick. So I'm going to turn to the side so that you can see my form. We're going to get started here in about 10 more seconds. So again, if you want to grab some water, just take a deep breath, try to get your heart rate a little bit down lower. Let's get started in 3, 2, 1 with some glute kicks. So again, when you're doing these, you want to try to stay light on your feet. And kick your leg back up behind you. Halfway there. And relax the tension in your face while you're doing this. 3, 2, and 1. Good job. All right, we're gonna do squats to surrender. I'm gonna use some light weights this time around just to show you kind of that modification. So this is the more advanced version, but I'm just gonna rest them here on my shoulders. And again, we're gonna squat down, get onto our knees, come back up again. Let's go in 7 more seconds. And I just have light weights right here. These are fairly light. 3, 2, 1. Let's squat down. Get onto your knees. Back up. And stand. Squat. Knees. Back up. And stand. Good. Let's do one more. All right, awesome. Good job. And the last exercise in this set is the side lunges. Just like this, right and left. Again, don't bend your knee over your toe. Keep your chest up nice and tall. I haven't said this yet, this workout, but make sure you're not holding your breath when you're doing any of these exercises. That'll raise your blood pressure. It'll make these exercises much, much harder. Okay, let's get started in 3, 2, 1. We're just gonna step out to the side and together. To the side, together. Very good. Again, this leg is straight, this leg is bent, and then we switch. You're doing awesome. Very good. 5 more seconds. Let's Let's do one more each side. And last one. Very good. All right, that is set number 2. We only have one set left. And for this one, what we're gonna do is we're gonna be down on our hands in the plank position. So a plank position is just like a push-up position, just like this. If you find that it's challenging or your wrists hurt and you wanna go on your forearms, that is fine. Or if you would rather stay on all fours to do this position, that is fine too. If you've had breast cancer and you are concerned about lymphedema, I would just do these exercises right here and do the low impact version. The first one we're gonna do is plank jacks. So I'm gonna face you so that you can see what I'm doing. But I'm starting in the plank position and I'm gonna go out, together, out, together. Just like that. So it's kind of like a jack, but you're in a plank position. So let's get started in 5 more seconds. 3, 2, 1. So we're gonna go out, together, out, together. Try to set nice and wide. You're doing great, halfway there. One more each side. All right, very good. For the next one, I'm gonna turn so that you can see me sideways. But we're gonna also be in the plank position again. And this time we're gonna do mountain climbers. So the low impact version of mountain climbers is just bringing your knees up to your chest, just like this. The high impact version adds a little hop to it, just like that. So that would be low, medium. We're gonna take it one step higher if you wanna add a little bit more difficulty, and that is including a twist. So what that means is we'll do 2 straight and then 2 with our knees to the side. So 2 straight, 2 to the side. And that'll bring in our obliques to this exercise. So pick which level you wanna do. I'm gonna do mountain climbers regular first, and then the second set through, I'll add a twist to it so that you can see the difference. Let's go in 3, 2, 1. We're just gonna do regular mountain climbers. So with this, you're bringing your knee into your chest. You're trying to keep your head in line with your spine. If it's too much for your wrists and you wanna be on your forearms, that's fine. Let's go, 5 more seconds. And 1, good job. All right, whew. So those are the exercises in group 2. We only did 2 of them this time because those mountain climbers I think are a little bit more challenging. So we're gonna go back to the plank jacks. So I'll face you. And again, we're gonna start in this position. We're gonna go out to the side. Now, the first time I did this, I went from side to side. You can do that, or you can just go to the side and to the middle, and to the side and middle. You can do either variation of that, whichever one you're more comfortable with. So we're gonna get started in 3, 2, 1. So out, bring it back in, out, bring it back in, out, in, out, in. You're doing great. Halfway there. Let's do one more each side. Okay. Whew, take a deep breath. We have one more exercise to go. We're gonna do the mountain climbers. Now, again, with this exercise, I'm gonna add the twist in this time. So you're gonna do, if you wanna do the twist with me, 2 knees to the front, 2 knees to the side, twisting them out. Okay, let's get started here in 3, 2, last one. Let's finish strong. Knee to the center, and now to the side. center, side, center, side. Doing great. Try to keep your head in line with your spine. Ten more seconds. You're doing great. And rest. Since we're already on the floor, we'll just cool down on the floor because it's a nice place to be. You guys did awesome. Advanced HIIT is just like it sounds. It's difficult, so good job for hanging in there. Let's just stretch it on out. So let's bring your left leg in, straighten your right leg out, and we're just gonna lean out over our right leg just to a point of mild resistance and hold it there. Good. Now let's switch. I'm assuming your muscles are as warmed up as mine are right now. So this should feel very nice for you. Stretch it out. Very good. Let's bring our legs into butterfly position. So the closer your legs are to your body, the more difficult this is, but we want to try to bring our knees down. And then I always like to lean out a little bit over. This is a nice inner thigh stretch. If you want to pull it out a little bit, you can. Now let's bring our legs in front. Stretch out over your legs. If you can, grab your toes and pull them back towards your body. All right, well, you guys did great today. That was a great workout. I'll see you later.